Hello everybody and welcome to another Anti-MLM Monday. I know I am wearing a sweater. It's like 90 degrees outside, but my house is super cold. So it looks like it's the middle of winter, but it's really not. Today we are going to be talking about Monat distributors, specifically the types of things that they post on their Instagram stories, maybe some manipulation tactics that they use for recruiting, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. I did screenshot several. I will be placing them somewhere in here, wherever. But these are all specifically from Monat distributors, even though these are things that we hear from people from different MLMs all the time. And I really want to use these deep dives into these companies to show that really all MLMs are exactly the same. They just have a different product. They are the same structure. They pretty much all have the same compensation plan. And they all have the same stats about how many people make money, which is 0.4%. So we are just going to jump in. Network marketing is an illegal pyramid scheme. In the illegal pyramid test, the shape of an organization does not determine legality. That is absolutely true. If it did, then most businesses and organizations, including the government, would be illegal because they all have a pyramid structure. An actual illegal pyramid scheme provides no products or services and pays according to the number of recruits. Legal pyramid marketing programs offer quality products or services that are sold to consumers. We are just going to debunk this right now. So pyramid schemes are determined by if you make most of your money from recruiting or if you make most of your money from sales. I would like to refer back to the Monat compensation plan, which shows that you can't move up in the company and make money unless you have recruits. And if you enroll VIP customers, you can earn a maximum of $60, whereas if you recruit more distributors, you can make almost an infinite amount of money. So that's why it's a pyramid scheme, not because of the shape. And on top of that, I know that I have discussed this in my previous videos as well. It's because of the cash. MLMs are also called the reverse funnel system because all of the money is sucked up to the top. So it's like a vacuum. So keep that in mind as well. It's not because that they're shaped like a pyramid. It's because of the way that the business is run. Essentially, you're not guaranteed a wage. The money goes straight up. None of it trickles down. There is not an exchange of value. There is not an exchange of goods and services within that cash flow. Basically, you are working for free, and it could almost be that always ticks me off when they're like, it's in the shape of a pyramid, but we have goods, so that means that we're not a pyramid scheme. The products literally have nothing to do with it. They are just a cover for the recruitment scheme. If you can't move up in the company from sales alone, then you're probably in a pyramid scheme. Sorry, not sorry. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here's another one. Only the person at the top makes money. This argument more accurately describes a standard job. How often does a minimum wage worker become the CEO? Many quality employees never get the advancement and financial rewards that their quality of work deserves. This argument suggests that only the people who get in early make money, which isn't true. Many ground floor members make nothing while many come in years later and make a fortune. The truth is, in good network marketing companies, members can make any amount of money regardless of where they are in the organization. Income is related to effort, not position. There's several things. This implies that when you, I'm just going to use Target as the example here, that when you work at Target that you don't make anything because you're not the CEO. That's not true. There's still an even exchange of they pay you. You apply for the job. You go for an interview, they say, hey, we want to pay you $10 an hour. Is that okay with you? If it is, then you start working for that $10 an hour. You know that that's what you're going to make, and there is no deception. There is no, well, you could make, $50,000 a year, but it depends on how fast you stock the shelves. That's not a thing. It's a guaranteed, you know how much you're making. Now, a lot of these companies, they do annual raises, they do cost of living raises, they do profit sharing, they do You know, so to imply that just because you're not the CEO, you're not making money, I don't feel is a good argument. It is a good argument in an MLM because this frustrates me so much. Because when you sign up, you are told you could make up to 6 figures a month, and that is how they get you in. You can make nothing. As we could see from the income disclosure statement, people made as much as nothing, and about, what was it, like $1,800, something like that, a year, at that bottom rung. Yes, you could pass up the person who's above you, but that doesn't mean that it's not a pyramid scheme. It just means that they're better at recruiting than you are. So we'll just, this was a income claim that someone posted on their Instagram stories. So the average monthly earnings in the US by rank in 2017. A market partner, 87, I'll just leave it here so you guys can take a look. But the fact is that this is an income claim. The FTC has very specifically said that you can't make these types of claims. You are guaranteeing that you are going to make money when there are studies that show that that is not true, that 99.6% of people do not make any money and they lose money. So let's just, if you're bringing in $87.16 in sales, but you have to spend $200, or what was it, $149, $199, something like that, one of those, to stay active, you didn't make $87. You're still in the red. So keep that in mind. It's not including how much that you have to maintain in personal volume to stay active each month. So really, you don't make money. So here's another income claim, and we will go into these as well. I love my company with a typical like beach on the, people on the beach, whatever. 5 checks a month, quality vegan products. That remains to be seen. We will see that in my next video, whether that is true or not. All expense paid trips, free Cadillac, unlimited bonuses, team incentives, work from anywhere, freedom to run my biz my way. If you're looking for something that helps others and helps your wallet, let's chat. Okay, we're going to take these one by one. 5 checks a month. Again, you cannot guarantee that somebody's going to earn 5 checks a month. You cannot guarantee that. That is not something that you are allowed to do. You could get kicked out of Monat for doing that. Number 2, quality vegan products. I said again, that remains to be seen. I am doing some research. That will be in my next video. So we'll take a look. All expense paid trips. This is something that I didn't really touch on in my last video. But most of the time when they have these trips, they pay a portion. Like they pay for your hotel, they pay for meals, they pay for a portion, and then you are responsible for the rest. You are responsible for your plane tickets, your any other expenses you are responsible for. So it's not a free trip. Free Cadillac, we discussed that in the last video as well. It's not a free Cadillac. Your name is on it. You're responsible for the payments if Monat goes under. You're responsible for the payments if you don't maintain your rank. So it is not a free car. And you cannot say that it is a free car. That is deceptive and manipulative. Unlimited bonuses, that's true as long as you are really good at recruiting and you get in early and there are enough people to recruit and there aren't enough people who have heard about the shady business practices. Team incentives, work from anywhere, blah, 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 blah. Freedom to run my biz my way. This is not your business. You are a sales rep. You are a consultant of Monat. This is not a business. You are not a small business owner. You're not. You're not a small business owner. Okay, we're going to go on to the next one. It's 2019. Network marketing is real and now. If you think it's a scam, if you think it's too good to be true, if you join me, okay. Oh, sorry. This was really confusing to lay out. If you think it's a scam, I still get paid. If you think it's too good to be true, I still get paid. If you join me, we both get paid. Whatever you decide, I still get paid. Don't expect to see a change if you don't make one. Okay, so this person pretty much made my point. They do not care if you succeed, because even if you don't succeed and you don't make a profit, you're still investing that PV every month and they get commission off of that. So they don't care if you succeed. It doesn't matter to them if you build a team under you. They don't care because they still get paid. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, worst case scenario, you hate the products and get a full refund within 30 days. Best case scenario, you'll fall in love with our products and have the best hair. Swipe up and type info. So there have been so many complaints on the Better Business Bureau. I can link that down below. A lot of those cases have been resolved since the last time I looked. So their rating is a lot better. But there were very significant issues with getting returns. And this is something that we see in MLMs all the time. The customer service department does not want to do returns and refunds. So they say that you can, but how many hoops do you have to jump through to get that? This reminds me of Scientology, actually, because they say that you can get your money back at any time if you are not satisfied with the classes or whatever. But they make it impossible to get that because of their religious beliefs. So I will link things. So that's just what it reminded me of. They say that you can, but there's so many hoops to jump through that not many people do because it's not worth the headache. So, and actually there is a worse thing that we will get into later. There were several class action suits where people said that Monat products made their hair fall out. So it could be worse than you not liking the products. You could lose your hair. Let's see. If you are willing to work an hour a day, you can get a pay raise every single month. In less than a year, you could earn over a 6-figure income working part-time. We will pay you to get a brand new vehicle. You can earn all expenses paid trips all over the world for you and your family. I'm going to hold on just a moment because I actually have the FTC study printed out, and there are some things that I want to read about that first day. Hour day, right? Hold on. Life is hard. Okay. Let me bring something up. So, listen to this. I will link the study like I do in every video, but this is in the first page. The claim by MLM promoters that many participants work for part-time or seasonal income is a bogus argument because without full-time and long-sustained effort, MLM participants cannot build and maintain a large enough downline to meet expenses and therefore do not profit. Lies. That is a straight up lie. You could, but you're still going to be in the red. And honestly, the MLMs don't care because they're still making money off of you. So, let's talk monthly earnings for a sec. Right now, how much are you earning from being on social media? Excuse me. Probably nothing. I've seen you all post things to your stories about makeup brands you like, a good place to get your eyelashes done, the new shoes you just got and love, or your new favorite coffee place. I could go on and on. You are social selling. You can talk about things that you like without needing to make money off of it. There it is. You don't have to make money off of every single thing you talk about. Sometimes you just like things. They said this a lot, like when Disney Plus came out. They're like, you're talking about Disney Plus so much, you are network marketing, blah, 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 but you are not smart because you are not making money off of it. I make money. No, you don't. No, you don't. 99.6% of people do not make money. And not everybody is in that 0.4%. Here's a good one. Okay. So this is showing the back office in the Monat Mo Money app, which the CEO of Monat has said very specifically that you are not allowed to do, and if you have done it in the past, you need to take this post down. This is from 43 weeks ago, and they still haven't taken it down. Getting paid while on vacation in Europe. Thanks, shampoo. So you can't make any income claims. You can't. Just because she put out the money, just the fact that she showed that she received any type of payment is deceptive, because they know, the FTC knows, that most people don't make anything. So the fact that they are even showing that they got paid at all, the fact that they talk about the business opportunity and all these perks that most people will never get, is inherently deceptive practices, and you cannot do it. If you want people to get into your MLM, why don't you talk more about the products? That's something I want to touch on for just a second. So I've been approached by several MLM people. I'm going to talk specifically about a Monat person who reached out to me like last October. So she, tries to pitch me the business opportunity and blah, 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 all that crap. So it turns out, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, she never once tried to sell me on the product. And you will see this over and over and over. Go into the Anti-MLM subreddit for like 2 seconds, and you'll see all these cold messages where they try to pitch you the business opportunity, but when do they ever talk about the product? Never. And that is what makes it a pyramid scheme. It's because the products do not matter. It is about building a team. That's it. That's all. That's all I gotta say about that. We're gonna find one more, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just settle down. So yeah, to show you guys that this actually happens. I know that if you guys have watched anti-MLM videos, if you watch any of Emily Leah's videos, she talks about this a lot, about the car program. So you'll see that when I post these pictures somewhere. Did I mention that my company pays for my car payment every month? It probably doesn't. They pay a portion, and they may reimburse you for your down payment. But again, if you don't maintain your rank, they're not going to give you the bonus, or your bonus is going to change. So it may not cover your whole car payment. So this is inherently deceptive. So that's all I'm going to talk about today. Again, I hope you like this content. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. That really means a lot. If you like this kind of content in general and you would like to see more, go ahead and click subscribe. Leave a comment down below if I got anything wrong, or any other like MLM type stuff that you would like me to cover. That would be awesome. I have some really great videos that are coming for you guys here in the next couple of weeks, and I will see you in our next Anti-MLM Monday. Have a great day, guys.